Welcome to 24/7 Updates, your daily source for global events and breaking stories. Manila, Philippines, July 2025. As the first light of dawn breaks over Manila, the city stirs with anticipation, unaware that today will mark a turning point in the nation's history. The Philippine government has confirmed the discovery of a colossal offshore oil field, a find so significant it promises to rewrite the nation's destiny and shake up global energy politics. Experts are already calling it one of the largest oil discoveries in Southeast Asia in decades, with reserves that could fuel the country for generations. The news spread like wildfire, igniting national pride and hope across the country. From bustling city centers to remote villages, Filipinos everywhere are united in celebration, their faces alight with optimism for the future. For decades, the Philippines relied on imported fuel, its economy at the mercy of global oil prices. Every fluctuation in the market sent ripples through daily life, affecting everything from transportation costs to the price of basic goods. This discovery is more than an economic headline. It's a personal story of hope for millions. For families, it means the promise of better jobs, improved infrastructure, and a brighter future for the next generation. President Isabela Marcos, in a rare display of excitement, declared a new era of prosperity and energy sovereignty. Her words resonated deeply, signaling a bold vision for the nation's future and a commitment to harnessing this resource responsibly. The world's attention turned to the Philippines, now poised to become a major player in the energy sector. Investors, analysts, and governments alike are watching closely, eager to see how this discovery will reshape the balance of power. Global leaders reached out, recognizing the geopolitical shift this discovery represents. New alliances are being forged, and the Philippines finds itself at the center of international dialogue and cooperation. A new player has stepped onto the world stage, and the implications are impossible to ignore. The Philippines stands ready to embrace its new role, with the world watching as history unfolds. The story of the Malaya supergiant begins in the vast contested waters west of Palawan, a region long-eyed for its untapped potential, but fraught with uncertainty and international disputes. Here, a bold and unprecedented consortium, spearheaded by the Philippine National Oil Company and joined by a coalition of international partners, launched what would become known as Project Freedom, a mission driven by hope, ambition, and the promise of energy independence. After months of high-risk, round-the-clock exploration in unpredictable seas, the breakthrough finally came aboard the state-of-the-art Tindig Pilipinas drill ship, a symbol of Filipino resilience and technological prowess. Geologists and scientists, working tirelessly on the rig and in high-tech labs, examined core samples that revealed something extraordinary: high-quality light crude oil, the likes of which had never before been found in this part of the world. The newly christened Malaya Field, named after the Filipino word for free, was mapped out, revealing a colossal underwater reservoir. Early estimates suggested it could hold as much as 20 billion barrels of recoverable oil, a staggering figure that instantly captured global attention. Overnight, the Philippines vaulted into the ranks of the world's top oil reserve holders, a position that could transform its economy and energy future for generations to come. Industry experts were left astounded, not just by the sheer size of the find, but by the exceptional quality of the crude. Light crude is highly prized for being easier and less costly to refine, making the Malaya field even more valuable on the world stage. Recognizing the magnitude of the discovery, the government acted with utmost caution. The news was kept under wraps while independent verification was conducted, as officials weighed the potential impact on markets and national security. The field's location, firmly within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, yet in waters claimed by multiple nations, immediately heightened geopolitical tensions and drew the eyes of the world to the South China Sea. When the news finally broke, it sent shockwaves through the energy sector. The Malaya field was confirmed, real, immense, and above all, a source of national pride for the Philippines. The official announcement was more than just a statement. It was a powerful declaration of national ownership, ambition, and a new era of opportunity for the Filipino people. The world took notice. This was no ordinary oil find. The Malaya supergiant had the potential to reshape not only the Philippines' destiny, but the balance of energy power in the region and beyond. For ordinary Filipinos, the Malaya field promises real change that will be felt in the rhythm of daily life, in the hopes of families, and in the dreams of the next generation. Stable, potentially lower energy costs could transform daily life, from transportation to food prices. Commuters may spend less on fares, and families could see their grocery bills shrink as businesses pass on savings. The Philippines can now redirect billions spent on fuel imports into national development, keeping more wealth within the country and reducing dependence on foreign energy. Oil revenue could fund infrastructure, healthcare, education, and technology, building new roads, modern hospitals, and classrooms equipped for the future. The discovery is a massive engine for job creation, from engineers to construction workers, and will open doors for thousands of Filipinos seeking stable employment. New industries will emerge, boosting local businesses and the broader economy. Entrepreneurs will find new opportunities, and small enterprises can thrive alongside larger companies. For a nation with a young workforce, this is a chance to create high-paying jobs at home, keeping talent in the country and inspiring the next generation to dream bigger. The peso is expected to strengthen, increasing national purchasing power and making imported goods more affordable for everyone. The Philippines will gain a stronger voice in ASEAN and global forums, shaping regional policies and forging new partnerships on the world stage. The Malaya field is about more than oil. It's about building a resilient, respected nation, one that can weather storms and rise stronger each time. The opportunity is historic. The challenge is to ensure the wealth benefits all, reaching every community and uplifting every Filipino. The country stands on the brink of transformation, ready to embrace a new era of prosperity and hope for generations to come. The global energy market reacted instantly. Oil prices tumbled and traders scrambled. OPEC and Middle Eastern producers saw a new competitor emerge overnight. Asian importers like Japan and South Korea welcomed the prospect of a stable regional supplier. Congratulatory messages poured in, quickly followed by strategic overtures for future contracts. The Philippines found itself courted by powerful new allies. For the United States, the discovery strengthens a key partner in the Indo-Pacific. The Malaya field is now a strategic asset for the entire alliance network in Asia. Not all reactions were positive. Beijing and Moscow responded with silence and concern. The discovery challenges their energy dominance and regional ambitions. Behind closed doors, strategic reassessments began in earnest. The world is watching, waiting for the next move in this new energy chess game. The Philippines has changed the rules. For Russia, the Malaya field threatens its energy strategy in Asia, undermining years of investment in pipelines and LNG terminals. Asian nations now have more choices, weakening Moscow's leverage. Russian media downplays the find, but energy giants are privately alarmed. China's response is even more fraught. The field lies within both the Philippine EEZ and China's contested 9-dash line. Beijing issued a stern statement, reasserting its claims and warning against unilateral development. China faces a dilemma: block development and risk conflict, or allow it and lose face. Expect gray zone tactics, patrols, pressure, and economic coercion to deter Manila and its partners. The discovery has forced a confrontation China hoped to avoid. The Philippine government knows the road ahead is perilous. Geopolitical risks, especially from China, could threaten development and scare off investors. Manila must balance diplomacy, legal rights, and alliances to protect the project. Domestically, the risk of corruption and the resource curse looms large. A transparent sovereign wealth fund modeled on global best practices is essential. Environmental risks are equally daunting. An oil spill could devastate marine ecosystems and tourism. Strict safety and environmental standards must be enforced. Managing public expectations is crucial. Oil wealth takes years to materialize. The goal: use this windfall to build a diversified, sustainable economy for generations. The Philippine oil find is a nimble speedboat to Russia's aging battleship. Russia's vast reserves are tied to old infrastructure and fixed pipelines, making it less adaptable. The Malaya field's location at Asia's crossroads allows flexible, cheap delivery to booming markets. Its light, sweet crude is more desirable than much of Russia's output. The Philippines' entry disrupts the old energy order, reducing the leverage of autocratic regimes. Energy security is enhanced when supply is diversified. The Philippines is poised to become a key energy hub and a critical partner for regional democracies. This newfound strength allows it to push back against external pressures. In the new energy landscape, the Philippines is well positioned to challenge Russia's influence in Asia. The government is moving fast to build a foundation for success. Strong partnerships with top international energy firms are being forged through transparent bidding. The Maharlika Sovereign Wealth Fund is being established, firewalled from politics and overseen by citizens. Oil revenues will fund national priorities: education, healthcare, infrastructure. Defense cooperation with allies is deepening, with joint patrols and a modernized navy to secure the Malaya Field. A national skills program is training a new generation of Filipino energy professionals. The goal maximize local employment and ensure the benefits reach Filipino families. The Philippines is investing in its people and its future. The Malaya Field places the Philippines at a historic crossroads. Oil wealth can transform the nation, lifting millions out of poverty and reshaping Southeast Asia's future. But the true test is whether the Philippines can look beyond oil to a sustainable future. The world is moving toward renewables. Oil revenue can fund the leap to solar, wind, and geothermal power. Imagine a Philippines that becomes a renewable energy superpower, using oil profits to build a green economy. The choice is clear. Follow the path of resource curses, or forge a new legacy of transparency and sustainability. The Malaya Field is not just about oil, it's about a nation's destiny. If managed wisely, this black gold can build a stronger nation and a greener future. The world is watching, and the choice is in the hands of the Filipino people.